Late one night in a remote part of the Cumberland Plateau in Alabama, a home security system was triggered by unusual movement in the backyard. The homeowner, living on a secluded rural property, began receiving motion alerts from multiple cameras. What the footage revealed was truly unsettling. A pale, human-like figure appeared on several different cameras positioned around the property.
What is that?
It's probably that coyote.
Right there. What the heck?
Is that coyote?
No.
That's not a coyote. That's a person. I'm gonna get the shotgun.
Where's the dog?
Wow.
Well, you better go now.
What the fuck is that?
I don't know. The rooster's not too happy. Where's the dog? There's the dog. Why is she in her freaking pen?
Look.
What the? Oh my God. Yeah, but you see where it's standing?
Yeah, it's looking in the window at you.
It's out her window. What?
It's a good way to get shot in the face.
And the dog's just staring.
So why is the damn dog not barking?
Its behavior was anything but normal. Instead of simply walking past or trying to break in, the figure was seen running, crawling, and weaving in and out of the tree line, moving in ways that felt unnatural and erratic. Even more disturbing, it was captured from different angles on different cameras over an extended period of time. The location only added to the mystery. The property is isolated, surrounded by dense forest, with no nearby roads or signs of foot traffic. It's hard to imagine anyone just wandering through that area, especially in the middle of the night. Some online viewers speculated that the video might be AI generated, citing the figure's eerie appearance and unnatural movements. But typical AI videos tend to be short and often lack consistency across multiple perspectives. This footage, however, showed the same figure across several camera angles in real time, which makes that explanation less likely. Other theories suggested a prank, or that it could have been someone under the influence. But as the video spread, darker theories emerged. Given the property's location in the Appalachian region, some began connecting it to local folklore, from cryptid sightings to legends of humanoid creatures. While these ideas sound far-fetched, viewers are still left trying to make sense of what they saw. As of now, none of the theories have been confirmed. The identity of the figure remains unknown. There have been no follow-up sightings and no clear answers. All that remains is this chilling footage, something roaming through the woods in a place where no one should be. Joey Wilson is a family man living in Sacramento, California. He and his family have been living there for several years, and for the most part, life has been good. But lately, something strange has been unfolding around their home. Something involving a woman Joey refers to as his neighbor. According to Joey, an elderly woman has been repeatedly spotted peeking at him from behind the bushes in his yard. Concerned, he once called the police, thinking she might be lost or confused. But when officers arrived, there was no trace of her, no footprints, no signs that anyone had been hiding there. Still, Joey managed to capture something on camera.
Look, dude, she couldn't find her way over there, so now she's over here. She's back in here trying to fucking find a way into my property. Do you see her? Look at that face. Oh my God. It's right there staring at me. Dude, how fucking scary is that shit? Oh my God, dude. What the fuck? She's crawling through all this shit, bro.
A face peering out from the bushes. The figure resembles an older woman, but something about her seems off, whether it's the pale skin or the unnatural way she moves. Because of how often she appears in that same spot, Joey even built a fence to block access to the area, but that didn't stop the sightings. Recently, in a photo he took, you can make out what looks like a hand resting on a branch, in the exact spot where the woman had been seen before. Some claim you can also see a face in the image, though that's up for debate. It could just be a trick of the light and imagination. But when it comes to the video footage, that explanation doesn't quite hold up. The movement is clearly visible, and according to Joey and others who've seen it, there's something genuinely unsettling about it. Whatever this woman is, and whatever she wants, the bigger question remains: why is she watching this family? In this video, uploaded to the TikTok account Trail and Flow, a dog named Moose begins acting uneasy about something hiding in the bushes in the backyard. The situation is a perfect example of why you should never ignore your dog's instincts.
Good girl.
Moose was clearly sensing a threat that his owner couldn't see. The owner later described the moment as one of the creepiest experiences he's ever had. The backyard was completely still and quiet, but an overwhelming feeling of dread set in. His hair stood on end, and Moose kept growling in different directions, reacting to the slightest sounds and movements in the surrounding nature. While wildlife noises are usually nothing to be afraid of, something about this night felt different, tense, and deeply unsettling. And the fact that Moose remained on high alert the entire time strongly suggests that someone, or something, was out there, just beyond sight. Two brothers, Will and Weston, had been noticing a strange man wandering near their home for several days. Determined to prove they weren't imagining things, they decided to finally catch him on camera. When the figure appeared again, they split up and started filming.
What was that? Will! Will!
Weston managed to capture a dark silhouette on video before running off to find Will. Interestingly, the two didn't seem scared, more excited than anything. Maybe it's because they'd seen the man several times before and nothing bad had happened. It could easily be someone playing a prank, but the overall tone and pacing of the footage give the impression that someone really is watching their house. Will also managed to snap another photo that seems to back up their story. Whoever this person is, let's just hope they stay in the woods and don't come any closer to the house. In the backyard of a home, a man is seen standing completely still in the middle of a roadway while cars pass by as if nothing unusual is happening. In place, his posture is rigid, his head doesn't move, and there's not even the slightest twitch. Viewers quickly jumped into speculation. Some are convinced it's a glitch in the Matrix, a moment when reality itself glitched. Others believe something supernatural may be at play, suggesting an invisible force could be holding the man in place. Skeptics offered more grounded explanations. Maybe the person felt unwell, was in a dissociative state, or the effect was created through video editing, like a shutter speed trick or a looped clip. Whatever the case may be, the video stirred up strong reactions and, for many, became yet another reminder that strange things can happen in the most ordinary places. One morning, a Texas homeowner woke up to find the gate to his backyard wide open. Curious and a bit concerned, he decided to check the security footage from the cameras around his house, and what he saw was deeply unsettling. The video shows a man in a clown costume, complete with a mask and a knife strapped to his waist, casually walking around the property. He peers through windows and checks every door. This happened back in 2016, during the height of the so-called clown panic, when people across the US were reporting disturbing encounters with individuals dressed as creepy clowns. While many of those incidents turned out to be pranks meant to scare for fun, some people clearly used the hysteria as cover for more serious and potentially dangerous behavior. This case seems to fall into the latter category. The man was clearly attempting to break into the home while armed with a knife. Fortunately, he failed and eventually walked off after a few minutes of wandering around. Despite a police report being filed, nothing ever came of it. No arrest, no follow-up. All that remains is this disturbing footage as a reminder of how quickly something playful can turn truly threatening. In March 2019, a 5-year-old girl from Fair Lawn, New Jersey, was playing with friends near a small creek in a wooded area behind her home, just a short distance from Route 208. The family had lived there for 13 years and knew the area well, so her parents, Dave Kuroda and his wife, felt comfortable letting their daughter play in the woods nearby. That afternoon, the girl came across a strange pile of clothing in the woods and immediately ran home to tell her father. The clothes appeared to have been cut off someone's body, and there were dark red stains visible on the fabric. After confirming the items were all women's clothing, Dave contacted the Bergen County Sheriff's Office, feeling the discovery was far too unusual to be dismissed as random. Although it was the first time the girl had seen the clothes, they appeared to have been there for several months. That could explain the heavy wear and deterioration, but not the cuts or the stains. Fair Lawn police quickly asked the public for help identifying the clothing, hoping it was nothing more than a cruel prank rather than something more sinister. Unfortunately, no one came forward. Without a clear connection to a crime or a missing person, the clothing could not be officially accepted for forensic testing. To this day, investigators have been unable to link the items to anyone in particular. All that remains is the unsettling question of who those clothes belong to, and the hope that the dark red stains do not point to a tragic outcome. This strange footage was captured by a woman named Lizzie on her backyard security camera during the night of August 11th, 2025. The video may have recorded one of the most bizarre glitches in the Matrix ever caught on camera. At first, it shows two women walking up to Lizzie's porch, both dressed in matching pink outfits. But earlier in the footage, as they're walking up the path, they're clearly wearing completely different clothes, different styles, patterns, and colors.
It is freaking creepy. 8:41, somebody knocks on the door, and then, hold on. Check out their outfits.
They're wearing two different dresses from what they were wearing.
Is nothing compared to what they were wearing.
And we saw them. They had polka dots. They had the dresses from
go
the...
Go back to the other one.
We literally just saw them and they were wearing...
And, like, go fast forward, like, it changes color. Watch, go fast
right as soon as they get over there out of our porch.
What the heck is this? Is this at 8:41?
Look, they have
and they said they were missionary, you know.
But missionaries don't come at 9 p.m. though. That's
I asked them, you know, that, you know, it's late, and they left. And they said, I'm sorry, not trying to be rude.
That's creepy.
The sudden change in appearance was so jarring that Lizzie didn't even open the door. She just watched everything unfold through her camera feed. The women introduced themselves as missionaries, but the timing, around 9 p.m., seemed suspicious. After a brief conversation through the door, they left. When Lizzie shared the clip online, it quickly went viral. Some viewers were convinced it was evidence of a glitch in reality or a timeline shift. Others suggested a more technical explanation, possibly a video compression error that blended frames from different moments. Whatever the cause, the The video became one of the most talked about and chilling ring cam clips of the year.